So it's probably freezing over there because it's already cold here. It's like 68 degrees or 65 degrees out there, maybe. 60 degrees, I think. It's cold, man. By the way, 60 degrees for me is just about the same as freezing.
Ryan Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You go up there?
I got my vintage members only jacket. I see what you want to do. I see it.
These two.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh.
It's tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense.
Oh, damn, not even time to fucking pass it off.
You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Fucker.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Mariota now. That's complete to Taywan Taylor.
Oh.
Gets through and now an opening. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Rolex, trying to do your thing, huh?
10 back
I'm
as
trying.
that sets him up for 3rd down.
The fluke.
Third and short yardage. Mariota going underneath for Lewis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball
Mac
to the
Madden in the
offense.
tournament,
It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them.
Who you gotta play?
Hey, you guys got some turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
That's going to go as a loss.
Mac Man, who you got to
to
play in the tournament?
Down.
He left her.
Who?
Off the play fake, Mariota out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Damn, bro.
And fall incomplete.
I got rid of that
Pressure,
just
that's
in
certainly going to
the
be a
nick
key
of
to this
time.
game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. T.J. Watt. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Suckup. This from 42 yards out. And Suckup will put this one right through. And
now let's see what kind of defense I bring back. Let's do it.
So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Suckup now, set to kick it off, following the made field goal. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Oh, you got lucky there,
It's a
man.
fumble, but it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about.
Because they had things they wouldn't
preparation for the game. He probably talked about his training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now Bell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here.
And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Daquan Jones.
You got lucky they were talking to me.
On 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Football turned back over to Tennessee's offense. And if you look at this season on the whole, they really, I guess, haven't gotten the kind of production they'd hoped for from Mariota, Derrick Henry. I know you've been a big Mariota guy, Charles. How do you assess how he's played through the first half plus of the season?
Not up to his potential. Not up to what you would expect from the number 2 pick in his draft class. He and Jameis Winston tied it to hip that way. Winston, the number 1 guy. They don't ring the bell often enough throwing the football. And he's been playing in a run-based system for a while now. You would think their ability to throw the ball would be much improved. Has not been that way. Now, they did lose their leading receiver over the last 4 years, Delaney Walker, in week 1. He was their tight end. But they just had trouble scoring. Only topped 21 points once in the first half of the season.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota.
Oh,
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys are going
Ryan
to get the
Shazier,
football
what the
at
fuck,
their own
man? He's not. How you got him
37-yard
playing?
line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole.
Yeah, but he ain't even on the league. He ain't even in the league.
Close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right,
What?
we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
That ain't that yet. They're letting what? So they might as well put fucking Mean Joe Green out there
Escaping the pressure
while they're at it.
Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Come on, man, Ryan Shazier. What the fuck, bro? That's bullshit, bro.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Ryan Shazier is at the fucking at the
yards. And the Steelers get the
retirement home, man. What the hell is he doing on the field?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-3.
No. But he was hurt last year. He was hurt last year. He ain't even in the fucking roster anymore.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No, yeah, well, Bell's still in the league.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25.
He ain't gonna play ever again.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set
He's
to
never
take the
gonna
field.
play again. Let's put $10 on it.
Mariota and the Titans break the
He
huddle
can
first
barely
and
walk.
10
It was
at
an
their
unbelievable hit.
25-yard line.
Is he?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Shazier ain't even in the fucking league. That's bullshit.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. Now Mariota. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get down this time to the 17. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
What? Huh?
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a first and 10.
Well, tell mommy.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
No,
the passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Oh, and turn on the Wi-Fi. And the phone.
Down, Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5. So we got a 3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Mariota now on 2nd down. Now get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Shazier should be running at a 37 speed currently.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Mariota. He will find Davis on the left side complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Mariota the thrower. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mariota. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh, man, come on with that bullshit,
man. This half, it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. I'm going to switch gears, Charles, and get your favorite play of the year so far. Look, I know we don't have a Minnesota miracle like we saw at the end of last season, but what's been the one that's caught your attention the most?
Well, wouldn't Linval Joseph picking up a fumble against Philadelphia and bringing it all the way back count as a Minnesota miracle?
That was the earth shaker.
That's a lot of men carrying the football, and he got all the way to the end zone. Oxygen. Oxygen. What a great play there. How about Graham Gano finishing off the New York Giants with a 63-yard field goal at the buzzer for Carolina? That was spectacular. I thought the triple reverse by Carolina against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was something that Curtis Samuel, how far did he run? 160 yards or so in order to make that play work? Ends up as a touchdown. And just because we have to say Patrick Mahomes, it's a left-handed pass he threw earlier this year.
Oh, yeah, against...
Come on with that bullshit, man.
Inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 54 yards.
That's some crap.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches.
That was all you had.
16-3
You
now.
got lucky with 1 touchdown.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back.
Oh, come on,
for the
man.
4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bud Dupree. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Hey, can you give me a cookie?
But is it like
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Sliding out of the pocket. His throw incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I was
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Look what mommy got me.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Boswell's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
You're going to take him? You're going to take the points?
First half, 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
I got to stop you when you're further away.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Out come the Titans now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see where adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
If you said it, if you later on said it to do it.
We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Second down, Mariota.
Come on with that bullshit, man.
He's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
That was one of the first movies I saw in the movie theater.
Accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win.
But I saw them in the movie theater anyway. They look pretty cool.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Flush to his right. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so and they end up losing the down as well.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Looking deep for...
Now, come on, man.
At the 6-yard
What a
line.
bullshit, man.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Darius Hayward-Bay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Mariota now to throw on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, CD, as we look forward, get closer and closer to the postseason, what do you think if you had to pick the Super Bowl teams right now? Who would you take?
Let me start in the NFC. And I think that the Rams and New Orleans seem to have separated a little bit right now. They seem to be the prime two teams. But I'm looking in the NFC South. And the Carolina Panthers would scare the heck out of me if I were anyone in the NFC. Defense continues to get better. Cam Newton having his best season since his MVP year of 2015. Versatile weapons on offense now.
And now here's another interception.
I gave it to you. I gave it. That guy just fucking bounced it right to you. What a fucking asshole.
They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur
Mariota
once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, with that incompletion, Charles, I want to revisit our preseason Super Bowl picks.
Must we?
Well, we're getting closer and closer toward the playoffs. So
we have to revisit
who did you have? You had the Falcons.
I had Atlanta.
But you couldn't predict all those injuries the Falcons
Couldn't
had.
predict all the injuries, and heading into their open week, they had won 2 in a row, and then beat Washington after the open week. So all is not lost, but still, enough guys are out that maybe it's not the best prediction. But I did have Pittsburgh, I believe, on the AFC side, and they are really starting to come on.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, Andre, how much you needed? Good.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And that might be Titan football. It is.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Well, looking forward to some key matchups in Week 11 of the NFL season. How about Pittsburgh at Jacksonville? What do you see in that one?
Yeah, it's a rematch of the AFC Division Round game last year. And remember 2017 when Jacksonville announced itself as one of the better teams in the league? They beat Pittsburgh twice. Once in Pittsburgh in the regular season, then in the division game in Jacksonville, and everyone's hoping it's half as exciting as that matchup. Jaguars won at 45-42, and Jacksonville fans can only hope that playoff Blake shows up at quarterback.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Caught right side. It's Lewis. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, it's Lewis, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Play fake, Mariota. Uncorks one for Davis. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, Mariota. Going underneath for Lewis. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
Crazy.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To the air again, Mariota. He's got his man Sharp complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
A little too late, though.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Being chased out left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go.
And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for 2. They'll throw again. Mariota. And this one's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. My music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bathema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Now Roethlisberger goes underneath. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving. Maybe a free play now for Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down. And for the moment, a big loss, but we do have a penalty marker to attend to. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking deep for Hayward Bay. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darius Hayward Bay, 61 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their own 15. Now Mariota. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
I didn't have
That's
nothing.
the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here. And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus."
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
No, I'm not.
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Did it ring?
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Yeah. I think. Oh shit. Yeah, we got those.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Tarpon.
Throw it, Mariota.
All of them.
Over the middle to Smith.
Yep. Peacock
and
bass.
Get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start
cichlids.
the drive. 1st down.
Snook.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
Yeah,
They're
no,
thinking the exact
that's a
same
special
thing
fish.
themselves, but they're also
That's like a
looking
trophy
forward now,
fish.
because now these plays are really for next
Snook.
week, trying to get some momentum
Snook.
going.
And now here is another interception.
And then the grouper.
Picked off at the 46. And they get the football.
But
They'll
Snook
set
is
up
still,
shop at
Snook
their
is the best.
49-yard line.
Snook is the best.
The number 7 usually lucky here.
Yeah,
For
and
him.
it's
7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy.
I thought
So sometimes
I
just
thought I
have
had something, and I just may have taken the wrong squad.
But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
I only had 1 win with this team.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep for Hayward Bay. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings
Oh,
up
and Sheephead, we have the Sheephead
before
here
they can
too.
run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave them with
But
just
I don't like
one
those.
remaining in this 4th
I mean,
quarter of play.
they
The Steelers on 3rd down.
They say they
They've had
taste
their
good,
troubles,
but
just
no,
1
I
for
don't like
6. This is 3rd and 7.
I like the snapper, actually. That's my favorite fish.
From the gun, it's Ron Fishburne.
It's real fishy taste. I like it. I like snapper.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
And the
Very
grouper's
close
good,
to a
but
turnover there in
it doesn't
the
have a
end
lot of
zone.
taste, you know, again.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead. Because you keep playing
So
it
where are you
around,
from,
you throw a
Mississippi?
couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Memphis, okay.
They're going on.
So what you got? You guys have like lake perch and walleye.
The other way. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked
Yeah,
up by Logan
well,
Gray.
walleye's. Oh, okay. Walleye's probably more up north.
We'll go out to the 42
Lake perch is probably in Wisconsin. That's the other kind of fish to try. But we have
moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage.
the freshwater fish
But
around here.
instead,
You
he
really don't
shifted the
want to
coverage
eat.
Also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Yeah, but who wants to eat catfish anyway?
Following the interception here, Mariota. He's going to let
Catfish
it
sucks, man.
My goodness.
I don't like
another
catfish.
Interception. Sean Davis with a pick.
Yeah. Catfish tastes like fucking mud.
He just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
Yeah, you know, I'm 41. I'm 41. I see.
Last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
I love it.
Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't
You know, I go when I go to Miami every so often. I see the people fishing a lot, and white people, they throw the fish back in the water. The black people, they keep it, but the white people, all the fish, they don't keep any goddamn fish.
Completes it to Hayward Bay, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown is
Yeah, but I'm talking about that freshwater stuff. When they go freshwater fishing, it's just for fun. They're not gonna keep a bass,
I think the fat lady's humming.
and they're not gonna keep. And you know, bass is good, man. Bass is good to eat.
Flat out finished.
Bass is fine to eat. Very good fish.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
Catfish is okay. I can eat. I can
stomach just to
stomach
take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
So I don't
coaches want
like
to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never play their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
Yeah, grouper's real clean tasting. It
he's
doesn't
gonna
have
make a decision.
like.
He's taking a pretty good
I like
beating out
snapper.
there.
Snapper's one of my favorite. Snapper. And then mahi's good too. Tuna's good. Sea bass, yeah.
Second down.
Sea bass is actually not sea bass. It's some other kind of fish, that Patagonian toothfish.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
No, I know sea bass. Yeah, that's an American term. That for marketing purposes, that's what they named it.
We had someone get 3 in a contest.
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh yeah, that's
then with
right.
the Eagles.
It is.
That's right. Then gets with the Eagles, and I believe
It's from like the like close to the Arctic, like between the Arctic and Argentina. Yep.
Roethlisberger gonna throw. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well.
And he will get into the end zone.
What? He never touched the end zone. Wow, God.
This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? This is how it works.
Well, Tannehill got hurt again.
I mean, what does it matter?
Tannehill got hurt again.
Playing in this game, there are no feelings.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head to head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other.
I was there.
In that case, run it up.
I was at the game.
Tennessee is set to take the field.
I got there in the second half.
Shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a
I started
coach
watching
for the
in the
final
second
drive in
half.
a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard.
Oh, come on, man.
Goodness, another interception. Sean Davis with a pick. And he'll bring this all the way. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, and then mullet. We have a lot of mullet.
Deep to the other side of the field. It's caught.
You probably like mullet. That's probably what you like, mullet. It's like an oily fish.
Burn their final timeout.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed
There's
it right
mullet
there.
here. How about you like trout?
And his kick is
I don't like trout. Rainbow trout, I don't like it.
Now as the lead grows even further. So yet another field
I like the
goal
big
in
trout, the
drive
one
has
that
been
looks
a
like
very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah,
That looks
Brandon,
like
as an
almost
offense, you hate
that
you've
looks
had to
like
call him your
big,
kicker
like
so
almost
often,
like a
but you have to love the
like a
fact
big
that
salmon
time
fillet.
and
What
time
kind of trout
again,
is that?
He's come through.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points.
It's like a red trout.
Kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know.
But I'll tell you, man, we got all the fish. We got all of them.
But they still
We got all the
competed
snakes
until
and all the
the final whistle.
reptiles, birds. Oh, it's great, man. I got iguanas out in my backyard. I got iguanas.
That'll do it for us.
Wild-
for Charles
wild-
Davis, and
wild
all our
iguanas.
working crew.
I like it if it's
Watching
not
the
mine.
NFL on EA Sports. For more,
Like I
find us on
wouldn't mind to
Twitter,
see more
NFL.
pythons than there are. I guess the
we say
trees
good night
they
from
got rid of them. I'm
Chicago.
not in the water. They're not gonna jump on me. Alligators. I love looking at the alligators in the water. Alligators I really enjoy. Yeah. Part of Florida. In Orlando? Yeah, Kissimmee. That's Orlando. Well, you know what? I had one game plan and I went with a different. You know what? I didn't really want to take you on the tournament anyway. I felt bad taking you. Yeah, man. And yeah, I said, man, this is his tournament. This whole thing is for his ego. We're just part of it. Yeah, man. So would you call that Ronnie Ford the rebellion there? Is that who he's got? He can't beat Ronnie Ford? Yeah, a couple times. Handful of times. The first time that he played 19, I beat him. Ryan Shazier will possibly never play ever again in his life. Ever. I don't think he's going to play again. I pretty much gave you all the points. Yo. What's Harold's, like a pizza place? Oh. Harold's, huh? Narcos. Yeah. I gotta go to Target to go buy a PlayStation card. Yeah, just $25. Because I want to use my Target card. Because I get a little reduction. I get a little minor reduction. I'll do it tomorrow. Because I see the games on sale now. We got the Black Friday deals going on. Man, I may go to fucking Target right now. Nah, I'm fucking go to Target tomorrow. I gotta work. What, you want to play another game? Come on, man. I need, that was my first game and like, I've been working all day. I don't know. This time I'll probably beat him because it doesn't really count, so he'll just go easy on me. FIFA's on sale. That's the one I'm gonna get next. That Black of Duty Call Ops is a Call Ops Black of Duty. Oh, and NBA 2K's on sale. Shit, I may get both of them. What the hell, right? Right now is like the right time to get it for $30 because, you know, the league is still. You play that? You play that 19 at all? Anybody? You play that? Don't you be 16? You played that NBA 19? Oh, okay. Yo, what's going on, man? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Recently, yeah. Just no, not recently. Just like when I was working. Why?
There's one older guy that's Spanish. Huh? No. Over half the sales force is are potheads.
What's that?
They all smoke.
Who good? Everybody?
Uh-huh. But I got a little smoking only at night.
Especially you smoke at night usually.
I like smoking once a day, but I shouldn't do that. Takes too much time.
Man, I'm glad I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, dude. I was just a bag, you know, smoke cigarettes. So glad. I can't believe you don't smoke, do you?
No.
That's
Just once every so often, that's it. Cigarettes, no.